Happy Halloween is what I would say if I didn't have directives from on high to make these videos non-time sensitive. So, happy Halloween, happy Christmas, happy birthday, and happy National New Day. Would you like to see 7 of the grisliest, goriest and most gruesome deaths in video games? Then follow me, children, to my lair of dismemberment. And stop right there. Seriously, if you're under 18 or squeamish or Dave, then look away now, because we're kicking things off with a bang, a hushed caress, and a little snippety snip snip courtesy of the groom from Outlast's Whistleblower DLC. What starts as an innocent abduction inside a cupboard turns into a barely watchable scene involving the tuxedoed loon attempting to make his victims pretty for the wedding. Right, so you got the rings?
Yeah.
Done the invitation?
Yeah.
Sorted the flowers?
Sorted.
Right, let's chop that Winky off then.
Oh God, it's awful. Why are we showing this? Why would anyone make this? Let's move on to something a bit more tasteful, like Kratos thumbing the eye sockets of beardy Water King Poseidon in God of War 3.
Even by God of War's staggeringly violent standards, this one is a bit tasty, mainly because you get to see the carnage through the eyes of the victim.
Ever wondered what it would look like to be murdered by a psychopathic man-mountain? Quite disorientating apparently, and also quite sad that the last things witnessed by a mighty Olympian god before everything goes dark are 2 button prompts.
Oh, glasses. Glasses would have sorted you out there.
Maybe Lara Croft should invest in a pair too, as in the 2013 Tomb Raider reboot she never seems to be able to see where she's going. There's a tree there. Can you see it now?
In fact, there are so many gruesome ways for Lara to cop it in Tomb Raider that A, we should probably all be a bit concerned about what they put in the breakfast cereal over at Crystal Dynamics, and B, we can't pick just one, so we put our favourites into a little montage. Enjoy watching someone die. If you don't want to wear glasses all your life, there is always the option of laser eye surgery.
Lasers? In my eyes?
Don't worry your little self about it, it's perfectly safe, unless of course something drastic happens, in which case there could be some complications.
Poor old Isaac Clarke had some complications in Dead Space 2, didn't he? To be honest, he doesn't help matters by being a big baby about it and squirming around all over the place.
I'll sit still.
But then what helps matters even less is when the needle gets bored and plunges right through the side of Isaac's face.
So then, shall we say next Wednesday at 11 o'clock? Everyone's got an ultimate death fear, haven't they? Mine's being sealed in a metal container that's very, very slowly filling up with Phil Collins music, but being chased through a remote village by a lunatic with a Hessian sack on his head is a close second.
Which is why I found this Leon Kennedy death from Resident Evil 4 particularly gruesome. It's not just the decapitation, although that is pretty horrific. It's the slow and inexorable build-up to it. There will come a point when you're frantically trying to remember how to do the quick 180-degree turn and failing, when you realise you just aren't getting away. You don't have enough ammo left, and he's coming. He's slowly coming.
What's happened there? I'm a bit confused. Oh, well that clears that up. Thanks, game.
Next up is another death that, on the face of it, right on the face, isn't that graphic. Certainly when you compare it to what we saw from The Groom earlier. Remember that, Dave?
Would you kindly just get on with it?
Yes, sir. Andrew Ryan's death in BioShock makes the list because it not only comes right after one of the biggest story twists of last generation, but also because you're doing the dirty deed, and you've got absolutely no choice but to sit there and watch yourself clobber him over the head while he howls distorted Randist philosophy at you.
Man chooses. Or slave obeys. Obey!
I've got this video down to the last entry. It's nearly done. I've beaten it into a coma. I think it's time to finish him.
Yeah, of course it's Mortal Kombat, and there's so much to choose from. Every fatality is like super happy birthday time for gore fetishists. Reptile's got a sort of 2 girls 1 cup thing going on there. Kitana's utilising her biggest fan. And I sort of love the way Kung Lao displays his victim like a kid who's particularly proud of his homework. What did you do at school today, Kung Lao?
I beat a man to death and then I cut him in half using my hat. Look, Mum, look!
Well done, Kung Lao. A star. A wonderfully violent kill. Okay, kids, you can come out from behind the sofa now. The video's over. I hope you enjoyed it.
Hit the like button if you did, leave a comment and let us know about your favourite grisly video game deaths, and subscribe for more like this every Friday afternoon.